All right, now let's look ahead at your health and what will make headlines in 2019 in this arena. Our chief medical correspondent, Dr. Jennifer Ashton, is with us, and so much to talk about. Let's talk about losing weight. Every one of us here, right, is going to say to ourselves, starting today, okay, I mean it this time.
Right. So here's what I have my eye on in the new year. First of all, you've heard me say it before, it has to have the 3 S's. It has to be safe, it has to be simple, and it has to be sustainable. I'm really fascinated by this trend called intermittent fasting. You've heard of it, right? So basically what it is you just use the clock. There are apps for this, and you set the time during a day that you eat. So for me, it's like, let's say noon to 8 p.m. Very easy to do. Largely this works by decreasing the caloric intake. So it's pretty straightforward. If you're cutting out a meal or snacking or picking, you're generally going to be eating less. Medical caveats, not for someone with diabetes who needs to keep a steady level of blood glucose going, but for kind of weight loss or awareness or maintaining your weight, I think it can meet all 3 S's, and I'm going to be following it.
Am I allowed to ask a follow-up question?
Sure.
I have 2.
Okay.
Would sleeping count? Could you?
well, you are in fact usually fasting while you're sleeping.
But what if you just fasted longer in the morning? You could actually get yourself a 12-hour fast.
Correct, and that's super easy for us working on the show because by the time we finish, it's pretty much noon.
Right.
So yeah.
So that's something to consider. If you go to sleep, you're getting 8 hours there. Just try to push breakfast a little bit later.
Exactly.
And then before you
it's
know it,
worth a try, and some people like that kind of regimented schedule. So.
Yeah. Last question. It doesn't wreak havoc with our metabolism.
It really doesn't. I mean, in a day, in 24 hours, you're never truly fasting. So this is just using the clock to restrict when you're eating and when you're not eating.
Okay, and we were just talking about this off camera. We're going to turn to women's health now. There's going to be a new focus we hear on M&M. What does that stand for? Okay,
so you know I'm an OBGYN, so I'm all about women's health. Men care about that too. I think in 2019 we're going to be looking at 2 M's, menopause and maternal mortality. So menopause, Lara, 6,000 women in this country every day go through menopause. There are about 38 million women in menopause. That's a huge number, and there are going to be more options than ever. Maternal mortality, there'll be a big focus on postpartum care. Our rate has gone up. We are losing women in pregnancy and postpartum when every other developed country is going down. We need to do better on that.
Yes, please. Yeah. Let's continue that conversation.
So I'm on the case.
So M&M, we'll be talking about both of those things.
Exactly.
Jen, thank you so very much. Happy New Year.
You too.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.